I remember I was just in high school. Glass just let out. I walked into the parking lot, got in my car, turned it on. And the symphony of five cylinders started. And I caught the attention of some people in the parking lot. One comment that stuck out to me. It's just a Volvo. I mean, he wasn't wrong though. The car at the time was a 2.4 liter 2005 Volvo S40 2.4i. It was an early graduation gift. It was nothing to gawk over because it was barely pushing 168 crank horsepower, but the sound was incredible. Insane. Not even realizing that there was a 5-cylinder before I bought one. Fast forward a couple years and 2 Volvos later, bought myself this. It's a 2012 Volvo S60 T6. Above this is an R design, which is more of like a package rather than a trim. And then above that one is the Polestar. About 50 extra horsepower than this car with a little bit of bigger turbo. But other than that, this S60 comes with a 3-liter inline-6 with a twin-scroll turbo. It's not a twin turbo, but it's a twin-scroll turbo. It also came in all-wheel drive. I want to shut down something. It's just a Volvo cliche. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. Just because a car is safe, and at one time being the safest car on the road, doesn't mean it's not fast. I want to show you guys something. RDC, wake up.
Good day, sir. What are we discussing today?
Volvos and their place in motorsports.
I feel like Volvo is one of those brands that will forever remain underrated. Or, as you say, slept on. I believe it has to do with their focus on safety and reliability. For example, they introduced the 3-point seat belt in 1959, 5 years before the rest of the automotive industry. They also prioritize research and innovation in the areas of safety and technology, making them an industry leader in these areas. In addition, Volvo's designs tend to be less flashy, which makes them less desirable for some consumers. Today, we're here to talk about Volvo, and more specifically, the notion that just because they are safe, doesn't mean they aren't fast. Volvo is synonymous with safety. Now, that doesn't mean that Volvo has neglected the other factors that make a vehicle enjoyable and fun to drive. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Despite their commitment to safety, Volvo has also made sure to provide their customers with vehicles that are fast and powerful, while still prioritizing safety. For instance, the more recent Volvo S60 comes standard with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, as well as a 250 or 310 horsepower engine. Those looking for even more speed need not look any further than the Polestar 1. This hybrid-ready electric Grand Touring Coupe features 600 horsepower and a maximum torque of 1,000 Newton-meters, plus all-wheel drive.
Hey Artie, you're forgetting the S60 T8. It has a similar powertrain as the Polestar 1, but turned down a notch.
Not only is it incredibly fast, but it also doesn't sacrifice any of the safety features that Volvo has come to be known for. It still complies with all the latest safety standards, and has been tested rigorously in the harshest conditions to ensure maximum protection for its occupants. Starting in the late 1940s, privateers began entering their vehicles into rally races, with the most well-known of these early drivers being Gunnar Andersson. This daring driver began his career in a Volvo PV444, which was fitted with an American-spec 85-horsepower B16B engine. The Volvo team had an impressive showing when Gunnar entered the 8th RAC Rally, finishing in 5th place. He followed up this impressive result with another top 5 finish during the 9th RAC Rally, this time behind the wheel of a Volvo 544. From here, the success of Volvo's Motorsports program continued to grow. During the 60s, their racing entries won 5 rally championships, including 2 editions of the British Saloon Car Championship and the European Touring Car Championship in 1963. It wasn't until 1973 that the legendary Group A homologation rules were put in place, which created an international motorsport platform for Volvo to compete in. A year after the introduction of these new regulations, Volvo and legendary driver Tom Trana entered and won the prestigious European Rally Championship. This impressive victory marked a major step forward for Volvo as they continued to establish their motorsports presence around the world. In 1977, they officially entered their team into the World Rally Championship. The team experienced early success and in 1979 were crowned WRC Constructors Champions. Today, Volvo's tradition of motorsports excellence continues, with their most recent success coming in 2014, where they won the FIA World Touring Car Championship. It is this storied history that has helped shape Volvo as a leader in automotive racing and established them as a major force in motorsports for decades to come.
Thanks, Artie. This is just the Volvo, and honestly, it doesn't need to be much more than that. Just don't underestimate it when it's lined up next to you. Welcome to ROKR's Drive Club.